Hello everyone, my name is Mini Sethi. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about meaning, objectives and instrument of fiscal policy. So what is fiscal policy? Fiscal policy is a policy under which government uses its expenditure and revenue programs to produce desirable impact on production, employment and national income. Fiscal policy is a policy under which government uses its expenditure and revenue programs to produce desirable impact on production, national income and employment. As we know, government do so many expenditure for welfare of society. For example, expenditure on roads, expenditure on education, expenditure on public health. At the same time, government receive income in form of taxes. Under fiscal policy, government use its expenditure and revenue in such a way so that it can produce positive effect on national income, production and employment. Now we are going to talk about objectives of fiscal policy. First objective of fiscal policy is full employment. In order to achieve this objective, government increase their expenditure. For example, government increase expenditure on school, hospital, park, so that more and more people can get employment. Plus, government reduces taxes and give incentives to private sector so that they can also increase their investment and provide jobs to so many people. Second objective is price stability. During the time of deflation, prices are very low because demand is very low, market is very down. In order to increase demand, government increase public expenditure and reduce taxes. As taxes reduce, demand increase, prices also increase and become stable. Third objective is reduction in economic inequalities. In economic inequalities, gap between rich and poor. To reduce economic inequalities, government impose more taxes on rich people and use this tax income on welfare of weaker section. A third objective is economic development. In order to achieve the objective of economic development, government increase capital formation, or we can say that government increase investment. For underdeveloped country, capital formation is sole factor to increase income, output and employment. Now we are going to talk about instruments, or we can say the tools of fiscal policy. First instrument of fiscal policy is taxation. During the time of inflation, prices are very high. To control inflation, government increase taxes. As government increase taxes, spending fall, means demand of people fall. As demand fall, prices also fall. This process will continue until price becomes stable, neither too high nor too low. On the other hand, in case of deflation, prices are very low, market is very down because demand is very low. To increase demand, government reduce taxes. That government reduce taxes, spending increase means demand increase and prices also increase. This process will also continue until our price becomes stable. Now we are going to talk about next instrument of fiscal policy. It will call government expenditure. As we know, government do so many expenditure for welfare of society. For example, expenditure on public health, expenditure on education, expenditure on training, expenditure on employment, expenditure on social security. Through this expenditure, government generate income in economy. When income increase, aggregate demand increase, output increase and employment increase. But government change their expenditure according to situation of market. For example, in case of boom, prices are very high. There is already so many money in market. In this time period, government reduce their expenditure. On the other hand, during depression, prices are very low, market is very down. At this time period, government increase their expenditure. Next instrument of fiscal policy is public debts. Public debts means loans taken by government. Public debts means loans taken by government. Sometimes government expenditure exceed from their income. During this time period, government borrow money from banks, from public as well as from international financial unit. During depression, government debts are very effective because in this time period, private sector don't want to invest because demand is very low. If government take debts and use this money on a public work program or in infrastructure or do some investment, as a result demand, national income and employment will increase and we can overcome from depression. This is all about a fiscal policy, meaning and objective and instrument. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye, take care.